Hey y'all, welcome back to Season with Love. I'm Casey. Today, I'm bringing y'all another cooking tutorial. It's gonna be curry goat, y'all. What y'all know about that curry goat? Y'all know I'm putting it down in this kitchen. I ain't come here to play around. I'm putting it down. I got all my vegetables cut up right here. You know, I got this unique brown pepper I'm about to put in this curry goat. I ain't never seen one before, but we're gonna work with it today. We got some bell peppers, we got some scallions, some onions. I got some minced garlic over here, allspice, whole allspice. I got ground allspice too, but I'm gonna use that in my marinade. You know, I got some fresh thyme leaves, I got dry thyme leaves, I got black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, all-purpose seasoning, and I got that Grace curry. I like to use a mild curry, that way I can control the heat level on my own, which I'm going to control by floating this habanero pepper in my pot. You know what I mean? I got a couple of potatoes over here I'm going to get peeled and diced up and thrown in this pot. So let me get this goat washed up, cleaned up. I'm going to wash it with some vinegar, a little bit of lime juice, get it cleaned up, soak out some of the blood. Let it soak for about 15 minutes. And I'm going to get back with y'all. Today I'm making some rice and peas. You know, my little shortcut version. I'm going to put y'all on to that too, but not in this video. You know what I mean? And I'm going to fry up some cabbage. And I'm going to let y'all see the finished plate when I get all this done. I'm going to be back with y'all after I get this goat clean. Alright. We got our goat all marinated, ready to go. Seasoned up, looking delicious. We're going to let this marinate for 3 hours minimum, overnight. You can go a day or two if you're not ready to cook it. My advice is to season it the day before in advance. Bless you. Before you cook it and let them flavors penetrate all the way to that bone. Because you want to goat. I like to goat with the bone. Not a lot of bone, but some of the bone, because that adds flavor to the pot. You get a boneless goat, it's gonna be just as good. You know what I mean? Don't, you know, you ain't got to write home about it. But you know, when you get one with the bone, the flavors is going to be, I mean, extremely more pronounced, and it's going to be so much more tasty. Okay, you know, I'm going to let this marinate, and I'm going to holler at y'all when I get ready to get this in the pot and start the frying. So this pot right here is what you need if you're going to do curry goat, oxtails, any type of currying. I will use a pot like this. An iron pot, okay? This is the pot we're gonna be using. You can tell it's a nice, well cooked in pot. Your pot don't look like this. You call yourself a cook? I ain't eating your food. This pot is used and cooked in, okay? So what we're gonna do is what they call burn the curry, okay? So right now we're gonna get our pot on. We're gonna heat up some oil, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. Just get that whole bottom of that pot with some oil. And I'm just using a versatile oil. You can use whatever oil you prefer. You know, an oil with a high smoke point that won't burn, okay? So we're going to add our oil in there. And now we're going to take our curry, same curry, whatever we seasoned with or whatever. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of curry to here. You know. Now I know I'm not supposed to be in my pot with no metal spoon. Y'all don't do like I do. Get in there and whisk that in. Get that curry browned down on a nice medium heat. So now we're gonna get our goat fried down. We're gonna cover it and let it spring its nasty juices. Now that we removed it from the marinade and all the vegetables, And we're gonna let it spring its natural juices and get back to y'all. Alright, y'all. The pot has spring. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. The pot has spring all its natural juices. You know, I added the vegetables and everything for my marinade. What we're gonna do is, you know, top this off with some water. You can add beef broth or whatever, or chicken broth. I'm gonna add a packet chicken bouillon to this and top it off with water. I'm just gonna cover the meat with water, and then I'm gonna bring this up to a simmer, and I'm gonna keep simmering it down. And all you gotta do is keep topping it off until your goat gets very tender. Okay, I'm gonna get back with y'all when I top this off. Let y'all see before I simmer it down. Hey guys, so we done topped off our pot. We got the fluid in, we got our water in here, our chicken bouillon pack, and we're gonna bring this up to a nice boil. Turn it down to like a medium heat. You want it on a high simmer, you know, not a roiling boil all through the cooking. You want it on, because that's just gonna hurry up and boil your water out. Put it on a high simmer. You know, we're gonna bring this up first, put it on a high simmer, and let this cook down. I'm gonna be back with y'all when this is done and tender, juicy, delicious curry goat. Curry goat is what we're making today, guys, on Season with Love. Hey guys, okay. Showed y'all dipping the pot. We got that going. Got my cabbage cut up. I like to do my cabbage in a nice shred when I'm doing a stir-fry cabbage for my Jamaican food. You know, so go with something with like goat or oxtails or something. I always slice my cabbage like this, you know, in these shreds. And we're just gonna saute them up. And, well, basically like a steamed cabbage, steamed vegetables. I'm gonna steam them with these carrots and red bell peppers. If y'all wanna see how I do that, leave a comment down below. And I'll, you know, if y'all wanna see my steamed vegetable tutorial. Alright. Let's get back over here to this pot. Over here we got our rice and beans going. Ooh, check it in that pot, y'all. Yeah, that thing going, y'all. You know, we just gonna let this right there. See, we on that high simmer. Not quite a full rolling boil, but not so low where it's not moving. You know what I mean? Y'all want it to be cooking. That right there. You know what I'm saying? Keep your lid on, but keep your lid a little bit slanted. That way the water could evaporate and cook out. You know, when you keep the pot closed tightly, it keeps the fluid in there longer, the water in there longer. And we want this to boil down about 2 or 3 times so we can get that tenderness we're looking for. Alright, y'all. When this is done, I'm going to plate up all this food and get back with y'all. Here we go, guys. The finished product. Our curry goat potatoes, our coconut rice and peas, and our steamed vegetables. Let me know if you want a cooking tutorial on these vegetables and this rice. Okay. But this curry goat right here, delicious.